Uh, no. The murderers may torture the bishop with broken glass. Apparently not. Drink the contents of the flask. Oh, finger. The bishop tore his aggressor's fingers off with his teeth, gnawed at himself. Teeth. The bishop wanted to kill himself. The bishop fought his aggressor savagely. The bishop went mad. No, because he gnawed at himself and tore his aggressor's fingers off with his teeth. I don't get it. I don't get it. Wait a minute. Not that one. See, I'm just trying things now. I'm not even trying. Okay, wait a minute. So the bishop fought his aggressors savagely, but he gnawed at himself as well as his The murderers made the bishop drink the contents of the flask and he went mad. Apparently no. So didn't he drink the whiskey and then go crazy? The murderers tortured the bishop with a broken glass. He fought the aggressors savagely. Wait a minute. What am I missing? Do I just try all the combinations? Okay, apparently no. We're still missing something. We are still missing something.
I need something.
You need something. Matches?
No, it is unnecessary.
Not matches. Knife?
I can analyze the chemical composition of a substance here.
I thought we analyzed the dirt.
No, it is unnecessary.
But it's unnecessary.
I can analyze the chemical composition of a substance here. I can analyze the chemical composition of a substance here.
Oh wait, what? The glass? Why the glass? To analyze the evidence, add liquid from... I didn't see that. To analyze evidence, add liquid from the test tube. Use all active agents to work out all the characteristics. Fatality. What? What did I just do? Rotate. Change. Fatality. Wait, what? I don't understand what just happened. And where's my glass thing? Degeneration of skin tissue. Aggressiveness, muscular stimulant. What does that mean? I don't understand.
I haven't finished my analysis.
No, okay, what? Reset instructions. Use all active agents to work out all of its characteristics. I don't understand. Add liquid from the test tube. So... I have no idea what any of this means. Rotate. Reset. I don't understand how this works. I don't understand how this works. 5. Yeah, but what does that mean? I just dropped the glass somewhere and I don't know where the glass is anymore.
I haven't finished my analysis.
Do I still have the... I don't have the glass thing anymore. I don't even know what's going on right now. How does this even work? Wait a minute. How does that even work? So I'll do this. Oh. Wait, what? Green, blue, blue, orange. Green, blue, blue, orange? Green. So, wait a minute, reset. Green, blue, blue, orange. So what if I just go like that?
I must analyze the clues.
Or rather, orange is 3 of those. The blue is 3 of those, 2 of those. Wait a minute. 3 of those, 2 of those. Oh, I get it, I think. And that's like 1 blue, 2 green, and 1 of these things. So like 1, 2, and 1. Alright, alright, alright. Alright. So 2030. 2030. This is so unintuitive. So it's 0201. And then 03, no, it is 3300, alright. 3300.
Poison, and apparently very virulent.
The results of the analysis of the poison administered to the Bishop of Knightsbridge, a substance that provokes a heightened aggression close to madness, death by cardiac arrest. Right.
Poison. Discreet, efficient, and only detectable via a thorough post-mortem.
Have you been able to isolate the active components, Holmes?
Not with any certainty. This toxic substance surpasses my own knowledge in the field. It is without doubt the work of an expert chemist.
A chemist and a criminal.
As you say, please find my monograph on poisoners of the last 30 years.
Okay, Dr. Watson, go find a book again. Thank you. I mean, that mechanic I think needed a tutorial. I mean, we figured it out in the end, but it was kind of weird and confusing. Source Scotland Yard, Hans Schielmann, aka Rat Killer, nationality German, date of birth, etc., etc., life sentence. Found guilty of following the charges: poisoning, attempted poisoning, theft and receiving chemical substances, murder and attempted murder, kidnapping with aggravated circumstances, cruelty to animals, etc., etc. History and description of the individual, numerous mental problems and neuroses, exceptional chemist, equally remarkable mathematician. Do we need to read all this? Maybe I should. Hold on. Okay, numerous mental problems. At the age of 21, his unstable and violent character resulted in his expulsion from the University of Vienna, where he had excelled in his chosen subjects. After being expelled, he was not heard of again for 4 years. He was captured and arrested in June 1846 during the case number X2552A, the Stuttgart poisoning, in which he was the principal suspect. He escaped before being sentenced and vanished again. A number of elements suggested that he had found refuge in London. An investigation undertaken by Scotland Yard found him living under the stolen identity of one Leonardo Itiizia. However, the officers who came to arrest him were poisoned and he escaped once again. Our informers picked up his trail again in 1880 at an ancient factory converted into a clandestine chemical laboratory. Shielman was absent during the search. From the documents found inside the laboratory, we learned he had a diabolical plan in mind. His goal was to poison the drinking water reservoirs in several parts of the city. To this day, his motives remain unclear. His arrest on 5/5/1888 was due entirely to chance. He was recognized by a police officer while stumbling around in a state of inebriation, shouting of his intention to poison the entire city. None of the interrogators following his arrest have provided any conclusive information. Hans Schumann broke his silence only with incoherent comments. Okay, well, I don't know how that's useful. Is that the book we needed to give to... Nope, apparently not. What are we looking for?
And this is how my dear friend...
Okay, client's letters.
And this...
What am I looking for?
General practitioner. Female and...
Did I find the book, or was that not the book? We need a book about poisoners. We found like one. Was that it? Well, let me just go back and talk to Holmes again.
According to these documents, Hans Schielmann, known as the Rat Killer, was considered the greatest specialist in chemical poison in the world.
Is he at liberty?
Happily, no. He has been held in the high-security wing of London's Westgate prison for many years now.
Then he cannot be the one who concocted the poison.
Don't dismiss him too quickly, Watson. According to Scotland Yard, the man is exceptionally intelligent. For the greatest criminals, prison is but a mere obstacle. Let's plan a little visit to see Mr. Schielmann tomorrow.
You control Sherlock Holmes. Alright, now what?
Let us look at our deduction board, Watson.
Let us look at our deduction board. Okay, poison. The flask contains a poison that causes madness. The murderers made the bishop drink the contents of the flask. The bishop went mad. The murderers had a poison that causes... The bishop's murderers are vampires. No, apparently not. Okay, well we got that part done.
Perfect. Well done, Watson. Our board is finished. It confirms that the bishop's murderers work for one person, who, amongst other things, possesses a very sophisticated poison. They therefore act for someone more educated than themselves. You remember Wiggins and his gang, the Baker Street irregulars?
Yes, the street urchins, whom you employ upon occasion, and Wiggins is their leader.
Yes. Well, I have hired their services again. I have instructed them to find out the address of the bishop's nephew.
I think he's here.
Well, that's fast.
Hello, Mr. Holmes.
Wiggins, my young friend, have you found the information for which the good Dr. Watson is going to pay you?
Yes, Mr. Holmes, it was easy.
Very well, I understand. Here are a few pennies.
Thanks, Dr. Watson. The man you're looking for lives near Kensington.
Does he live alone?
Yes, but he rents a room for an old lady.
Did she see you?
No, Mr. Holmes. No one saw me.
Perfect. Watson, give our young friend another shilling as a reward for his discretion.
Here we go again. But of course... I'm falling asleep, Holmes. Aren't you tired?
No, I have an exceptional constitution. I can't remember ever having been fatigued by work. Idleness, on the other hand, exhausts me completely. Go to bed, Watson. The night will be short. We leave at dawn.
Wow, this is a real adventure. It's exciting. I like it better than made-up stories. I want to know what happens next. Keep reading. I'm going to.
You children.
I want to listen to.
These kids.
My readers must excuse me if I do not describe in full detail here the terrible images which haunted me that night.
I had a sense that something extraordinary would take place, but I was scarcely prepared for the reality of it. Good morning, Holmes. Did you get any rest?
I did not attempt to sleep.
Have you managed to come to any conclusions?
I think that we might follow 3 trails. We can visit Whitechapel to try to discover the identity of the murderers by making inquiries at Dispensary 4661 and at the Whitechapel Street Cemetery.
The poison trail seems more important to me. We should perhaps go to Westgate Prison first to see Hans Shielman.
Yes, and let us not forget the bishop's irascible nephew, whose address we now have, thanks to my Baker Street irregulars. I have located each place on our map of London.
Holmes, let me remind you that we still have not been officially instructed to investigate this affair.
Ah, well, we will just have to hide that small detail.
Okay, well, I guess I want to take a break here. Like if you're just following the story, like it seems like we're doing something clever, but we're actually letting Holmes do all the work. Like whenever I'm looking at the deduction board, I'm just kind of clicking on things until they work sometimes. When we look at the crime scenes, I just kind of walk around and try and click on things until they work. There are a few things that I'm slightly clever about, like solving the chess puzzles and all that. But for the most part, we're just letting the game do most of the work. I don't know if you guys kind of notice that, but I do, and so I don't really feel that clever playing this game. But I guess that's okay. I guess we're just here for the story, right? We're just along for the ride as Dr. Holmes, or Mr. Holmes does all the work for us. Also, Holmes is a bit of a user, a bit of a a bit of a sociopathic user. But we won't go into that too much because that's how Dr. Holmes is. I mean, Mr. Holmes. It's Dr. Watson. Watson is the doctor. I'm gonna take a break, save the game, and when we come back in the next video, we will continue. Let me just double check. Yeah, okay, when we come back in the next video, we will continue solving crimes with Sherlock Holmes and pretending to be clever.